Okay, so now for the eye makeup look. Again, I don't have the same palette as you guys, so I'm using really similar colors, but I know what colors that you guys will be using for that. So the first one that you're going to do is, like I showed you last night, you're going to use that lightest color up in the corner, shredded, and you're going to do that all over your eyelid and brow bone. So let me do that with the similar colors. So I'm just going to put this all over my lid, and I'm going to go all the way up to my brow. So I'm going to get it all up in here and in here. Do that on both eyes. And again, what this is doing is it's kind of just giving you a little bit of a light powder base, so that you're able to blend the darker colors easier. And it'll kind of, because it's like a little bit of a shimmery light color, it'll give a highlight to your brow bone area too. Okay, so then what you're gonna do, you're gonna go in, what is the color? Lovely Bunch. So you're gonna go in with that like brown caramel type color, and you're gonna do that all over your eyelid. So mine's kind of a similar color. I'm just gonna take that and go all over my eyelid like this. And you're gonna blend it too along the corners and the edges so that it's not like a harsh line there. And again, like I said last night, with these darker colors, go light at first, and if you need to add more, because once you have a lot on there, it's hard to get it off and to blend it out, but you can always put more on if you need to. And then do that to both eyes. And usually, if you're not super good at eye makeup or anything, you can do like little circular motions around the edges of your eye to blend it outward. And that'll help to blend it. You can also use your finger and just kind of like rub the edges to make it a little bit more of a softer. Okay. So then the last color you're gonna go in with is Nutty. So that's the one that's in the down in the corner, that darker color. I'm gonna use one too. And for this one, you're just gonna do the corner and in the crease of your eye, but don't go all the way in towards the center. Go about halfway in your eye. So let me show you. So I'm gonna kind of go outward, almost like a wing, and then just kind of bring that in. And then blend that inward on my lid. That way it gives you that definition in the corner and gives you a little bit more of a depth and darker color. And again, especially with this color, use little bits at a time, unless you know what you're doing, and then, you know. And it's easiest for whenever you go to do this, basically just like start with doing like a little line here, and then a line that goes in on your crease, and then blend from there. Okay, and then you're kind of right there with that, and then you're done with the palette from there. Okay, so from there you're going to go in with the lighter nude color of the glitter. You can do this a couple ways. So you can either use the wand itself, or you can put it on your finger. I'll show you both ways. So do one eye and then the other eye. Let me use. So I'm gonna use the one applicator for this part. So I'm gonna go in the corner of my eye here and just put a little bit at a time. And then just kind of blend it with my finger inward toward my eyelid. So this is just going to be, and you can pat it too, that helps. It's just gonna be on this inner corner. It's not gonna be all over your eyelids, so it's just in here. And you can get more if you need to. And you're just gonna blend that with your finger in towards the center of your eyelid. Okay? Now if you were to do it with your finger, I find it a little bit easier to use the actual applicator and then blend with your finger. But if you were to do it just with your finger, same thing, put it on your finger from the applicator and then just kind of pat it and wipe it in on your eye, and then use, once you have like, I have a little bit of a glob there, use another finger that doesn't have it on there to blend it. And again, you can pat, you can rub, whatever is best for you. And I'm kind of doing this on the corner of my eye too, right in here. That way there's a little bit of a highlight on the inside part. And again, I prefer the first method of using the actual applicator and blending with my finger, but whatever works best for you, just kind of play around with it, see what you like. Okay, so let me clean this off my finger really quick. Okay, so that's the first part of the glitter. Now for the blue. So with this, you can either use a Q-tip. I recommend using a Q-tip. You can use the applicator. You can use a eyeliner makeup brush like this, where it's like that. It's more of a brow brush, but you can use it for eyeliner too. You can use this, but again, I prefer a Q-tip.